I'm going to be the best player on the team today because the
Mm.
coach told him to. And see, the difference between Tucker and all the rest of us is that Tucker has somebody tell him to do it. We have to choose to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we have to stay there after that because, see, the experiment ended for Tucker. And guess what happened the next day? He went right back to being mediocre. But see, the rest
Interesting.
of us, we have to choose to step into it on our own volition, and then we have to stay there. And that's a mental conditioning challenge. That's not a skill challenge because clearly Tucker already had these abilities within him. Because not like when the coach said, "You're going to be Mike today," that in 30 seconds, he all of a sudden became good at basketball, right?
Mm.
He was mediocre before. So how did he get up? Where'd the skills come from? Again, he already had the ability. He just had to give himself permission to use that ability because before that, he was conforming to being the guy who he thought everyone else thought he should be. That's
You
the
know,
difference.
yeah, I mean, that's such an amazing analogy too, because it reminds me of when I read Obama's book, The Audacity of Hope.
Mm-hmm.
And even that title alone suggests that we are, again, programmed to just sort of exist at one level in many cases. And when we allow ourselves to say, you know what, I think I can expand beyond that. I'm going to expand beyond that. I think then what happens, which is great in most cases, is you're competing then with yourself. You're not competing with anybody else. You're challenging yourself to be greater than or to see beyond your neighborhood and go out in the world. And, I get some of that from what you're saying too. It's like you're making a commitment to
Mm-hmm.
you. There's no coach telling you to do it. You're the one inspiring that growth and that change from within.